Hi, everybody. Nick Blazer here with another round of the WBIF Individual World Championship. Round 9, I'm 6-2 now. Oh, remember the light this time. Playing this Konstantin. I forget if that's his real name too. But it looks like he's played a lot online too and should be like a pretty good matchup. I think averaging like 5 long-term, and that's including some speed gammon tournaments. It looks like he was the champion of one of the speed gammon tournaments. So that's pretty cool. I think solid speed gammon players. I don't know. I know I got a lot better at the game when I started to play a lot more speed gammon and practice that way. It like really developed my instincts and like strategic understanding. So yeah, I expect he's probably a pretty strong player to be looked at and averaging a 6 across a speed gammon tournament. I wonder what I do these days. But yeah, here we go. Sorry I didn't have a round 8. I was supposed to play against Frank Talbot, and then we couldn't get a match scheduled, unfortunately. But I did get I got a forfeit win for the first time in this tournament. That's always like the scariest thing about online tournaments is like having to go through all like the scheduling annoyance. So usually that goes like super smoothly. This is the first time that's ever happened to me in one of these. But fortunately, I guess I got some consolation out of that anyway. But okay, he's going to open with the split. I get to hit back. Nothing much for anyone he adds. So I think I'd rather make this point than the typical run, of course, with the double shot there and everything like that. And then my 5's not so good. I think I can just play down with it, though. Not too bad. He gets to anchor, so I'm under a lot of pressure to split a run now. Okay, and I get to run again with the 6-5. So things are looking pretty decent for me. Maybe I have a small advantage in this game. I don't know if it's better to have the anchor or the one back. I think I prefer my spot, though. 5-1, can't make a run for it, so I'll just play down. Just a couple 7s to hit. It's not one of them. Our distribution looking very similar. I would love an opportunity to run to the outfield. No such luck. I think what I want to do is see the light here. And I don't think I want to be under the gun anyway with all these checkers in the zone either. So I think this is a pretty nice balance here to just get rid of my blot, not have anything to deal with on the offensive side of the board and get prepared to run. He rolls a nice roll to point on head here, but I get to run away. We're going to go that far for sure, I think. And then, yeah, probably just park it in front, I guess. When we get away with this, we're pretty much done with the game. I don't think there's a way to get around this without leaving a shot. I don't know why I'm saying done with the game. He still has an anchor game, of course, but I think maybe this is strong enough to send the cube. Maybe he still wants to take it on contact, but probably I lose my market when I cover this. That's my thought anyway. I don't even know about it's like an improvement. I'm usually going to do that, and I guess if I don't have it, he has a pretty strong game. So maybe I'm supposed to just wait and cover since I think he can probably still take after that anyway. But it gets tricky with the 21. The 21's a little worse than the 20, and there is a little bit of priming value here when I do that. So maybe it's enough in the race where I was going to lose my market. I don't know for sure. Feels like it was probably a hair early. All those technicalities with holding games too. Like I've figured a lot of them out, but it is interesting. Like they tend to be fairly small and marginal decisions, and they are nice to study because you can figure them all out and get them right, but it's probably not like a huge equity difference there, whatever I'm doing in each case, you know? It's like one of those situations where it's clear this can't be a double because I will never lose my market next time, but it's not that big of a difference whether I send it this time or next time, since I'm just almost always going to get there, you know? But okay, my racing lead is holding. Yeah, you can probably afford to play just the one back like this, since I'm going to have a hard time attacking against such a strong board. That's one way that I can do it, though. I think this is worth it. Except that when he comes in, I give more contact when I do this. He's like dead in the race otherwise, and I do have a lot of awkward shots. I think I'm probably not supposed to touch him here. I think I should just do this and keep playing for my race. I don't think I'm actually going to get to a gammon or anything like that if I play. If he rolls double sixes, I'm still winning. So, yeah, I don't think I can actually afford to attack him there. Yeah, I think I'm just going to keep peeling and not hitting. I think creating extra potential contact is just really a problem for me in the end. But I will keep peeling just in case, like, he could stay back long enough to, like, win some sort of freak gammon that way. And I should have enough checkers off where even if I get hit, I can still win, you know, a lot of the time. Oh, he said good match and I forgot to. So yeah, he gets out of there instead of burying to the ace. I think that makes some sense. Maybe he could have waited one roll since I had like the double sixes to leave a shot at least. Maybe there are some other awkward ones. I can't remember. All right, looks like a 2-0 start, 11 away, 13 away. No big score influence on the cube yet. Maybe recubes, I'll have to think about it a little bit differently. But a good start. All right, he gets the best of it to open. I think I just have to pop out here instead of creating another blot. Okay, I am mostly dead. I guess if I make the 21 point here. Oh, interesting. I don't even know if he needs to do that. I just lose the game every time if he comes out to the 18, right? Like, I have to roll some miracle to stay in this. I guess it's true this way too, probably. If I enter 2, yeah, I think this is just a pass. This is 3-point board, nothing on my side. He has 10 in the zone. Yeah, we're going to let this go. I feel like I'm hesitating on that though now because, I don't know, I've seen a couple like 8 in the zone ones. One in my match and one I think Justin Knoll posted. Like it was actually a checker play, but the follow-up cube I thought would be a dead drop. I don't know. Sometimes those early game ones can actually still be playable in ways that I wouldn't expect. Ooh, that's a good start. I probably have market losers here, but I don't think enough to send the cube quite yet with no board. This is really good though. He's going to have to do something decent. I think that's good enough to just be on the board here. I don't think I have such huge threat with my next roll. Ooh, 5s could be interesting. Where do they each get? I don't think I'm in a big hurry to trade the 8 for the 3. I think this should be a lot of it. And then do I want to leave 5-4 and 6-4 out here? Just bring one down for distribution? Yeah, if he rolls the 5-4 or 6-4, what am I doing? I guess I don't know if he's passing when I missed for sure either. I don't know. I think I'm going to play the better one. But it's starting to feel like cube dynamics are going to be most relevant here. What's going to get me to a cube most often? This should be pretty easy. I don't think it's possibly too good or anything like that since he can just make an advanced anchor. I can just not make points and stuff, but got pretty solid threat going here. Maybe he wants to play it, though. I only have the 1 board point. He has 1, but I have full freedom and pretty good structure and threatening to make a 4 prime. And, you know, he has 3 back instead of 2. So I think it's enough. Yeah. He's going to let it go. 10 away, 12 away. Okay. We get to hit. And then what do we want to do here? Do we want to... I think I'll just bring the 5 down, even though it duplicates my 4s here. I think I'd rather be hit here than in the outfield. I don't know. Could be a nice simplification to just run. What do we got here? We're hitting. And then I don't think there's a big difference. So I'll just get closer to home. Six is going to make a point out there. Okay, pretty decent start for me again. I think I want to clean up, and I hate the ace no matter where I play it. So I will do the dreaded step up 24 to 23. Harder to escape because I'm interacting with the 8 point now, but I think it's better than leaving a blot given that I've found freedom. And here I think we'll just try to run. running to a double shot, so I get hit a lot, but I'm still leading the race even when I am hit, and if I get away with it, it's my ideal game plan, so it all feels worth it. All right, structurally, this is shaping up for him pretty quickly. I don't think I want another blot involved. If he hits, I'm in a lot of trouble, but if he misses, I'm still doing fine. I don't think I'm winning by a lot. So it's reasonable to think about the cube with all the different shots here. I think I should have a pretty easy take just on when he misses, and I'm not, the game's not dead when he hits either. I don't always get past when he misses, so I don't know, but yeah. But it seems like there could be a lot of market loss with a hit there, so I think it feels like reasonably timed. All right, so if I just play around, then I'll be leaving a direct 6 to hit as well as a 3-5, 2s, 4-2, 1-5. So maybe, it's certainly going to be less shots or fewer shots to double hit. And this is going to help me deal with the back checkers. It creates like an obligation. Usually he's going to enter and I'm going to want to cover and clean this up, and I'm still going to have a hard time do it. So maybe my follow-up is pretty tough there. So what does the follow-up look like if I do this? If I missed, then I should be building really well and in very strong shape. So how many extra shots is it? It's 11 the other way. So this is 13, 14, 16, 18, at least 18. Double 4 is 19. It's a lot more shots. And maybe when he misses, does he get to improve? He might make an anchor or something like that. I think I'm probably just supposed to do this. I don't know. It's a tricky one. I hate to have another blot involved when that happens. Oh, this is a pretty good result, though. I end up with basically an outfield anchor. So he's got the board, but I've got a little bit of race, and I've got a little bit of defense, too, where I can never quite get all the way primed. So I feel a lot more comfortable. I don't know what he wants to do this. I really wouldn't mind like off the 13 just to make the 5 prime, because my hits aren't going to be particularly comfortable with the ace. But the 3-6 could just escape a checker too. So I don't know how much he needs the bar point given that I'm not back there now. It's a tricky decision. I think I probably want to unstack 2 points here. I think I have to leave a direct shot if I play 8 to 5, though I would love to make the 5, I think I'm not so far ahead in the race that I just want to give up the 16. I think I need some structure and still actually kind of like this contact right now. So we'll play like this. It's a good improvement for me. Getting to a recube should be tricky because risking the 8 cube coming back is going to be a big deal at this sort of score. 4-2 is another nice improvement. Okay, things are shaping up. I think I have the advantage now since he has no anchor. I am pretty gappy though on my side, and his structure looks a lot more pure. 5-1. Well, if I play the 5, I don't like the ace as much. However, ooh, what happened there? These are all indirects, and he's got a blotting board right now. So 5-2, 3-4, 5-3, 4-4, 6-2. Okay, so we've got a disconnect going on. I still want to think about this, though. 6-2, 4-5. This is a lot of shots. I think I'm going to have to come back to the match to restart it, but I don't like... opponent for an incomplete. Okay. Resume. Is it working? I don't know if I have to like exit this. Did that work? So there's a lot of indirect shots is what I was getting at. Is there some I could have hit? That doesn't seem like a compelling option either. Could leave a 5 and try to escape from my anchor. I don't know. This just seems like it's going to build the best 2. I think this is what I'm supposed to do. Oh, 5-5 is interesting. Gets one of them all the way home with a good racing lead. Makes a 4-point board. Okay, so now I need to contain. I just need some sort of building roll here. And I don't get a risk-free one. I'm not sure that I can afford to give up the 2 by making the bar point, though. The bar point is a huge improvement. I have to leave some fly shots either way, 6-3 and 4-5 out here or something like that, or 6-2, 4-4. So it's 3 or 4 shots no matter what. There's no way to completely clean it up, right? There is a way to completely clean it up. And I'd only be down a little bit in the race. I guess let's look at that. Against like such a strong board, I really hate leaving shots. This delays, but he's got time to mess around, and I don't know how I follow up exactly. And he can also just run out. This seems like the best structural idea. If he hits with a 2, he still has to get his 4 up and escape, but it shouldn't be that hard. But when he misses, I'm doing really well. Then I'm really well poised to attack here. So I gain a lot, I think. Can I afford to do this? He's got kind of like the whole prime behind this too. I think I'm a lot worse off when he hits than I am well off when I get away with it. So that's kind of a problem. So how bad am I the safe way? I guess there are like compromises too, like this or something, where I only leave the 3 shots instead of the 12. And I still have points out here that are giving him trouble getting home. I could just hit on the ace. Is that a better direct shot to leave somehow? Then if he hits, I still have both these points too. But if he hits, he can escape a lot easier. I think I want to make the prime. I'm not sure though. This is really difficult for me. Oh, he hits. Oh, I forgot there's a 4-5 on top. So there's a lot of shot levers there. 5 cannot hit, but it can bring this blot to safety. It's not all bad, but I'm in a lot of trouble behind this structure. Okay, I've got his point blocked there. That's kind of nice. Maybe he actually ought to switch to the ace and just go for a blitz here. I think this is going to look really awkward if he tries to play it safe. He could switch 7-2. I guess he kind of has to switch 7-2 either way. And so once he does that, does he want to safety it? Yeah, or put me on the roof. 6-2 and 6-6. No such luck. Yeah, I can lose a lot of gammons here. Well, he can't get all the way home. Maybe you should just bring 2 in, even though this checker's a little further from home. All right, I need big sets to get a chance to hit. All right, he evens out, so no such luck there. We'll take the, which crossover? This crossover? I don't know. I guess I didn't have to waste pips yet, but feels like a nice place for it. Let's do 5-4. All of our numbers seem to be getting crossovers efficiently. 3's still cross. Okay, yeah. I can't tell if I like have a shot of getting off this. 1, and then I think we have to take all the crossovers we can. It's looking close. Oh. Yeah. I think 2 sets might be enough to do it a lot of the time. There we go. Okay. Even match. 10 away, 10 away. Gammon crisis averted. I'm feeling like my 6-2 play making the bar was maybe too much. I really don't know. That's hard. Everything looks so bad there. Those are some of the trickiest ones, finding the best of like a losing decision. I think you're probably just supposed to split here. I don't think reverse split, but it does duplicate the 6s. I get the idea. I feel like my only instinct there is just like I would remember. I think if it was something else. What do I want to do here? I can split and just get attacked on the 5 a lot of the times. When he points, I'm sad. When he has to hit loose, it's not so bad. I can play the 4 down and duplicate 6s and have a better builder. He's going to cover with it anyway a lot of the time. Yeah, I want to try this. I'm not sure. Feels like a small overplay somehow. Giving him too much tempo. 4-3 is a nice follow-up for that. I feel like being split is less exciting than having this builder down here, but I don't know. I'm down in the race too, you know. Okay, 5-3. I think that's what it has to do. Point on head, things are looking good. He fans. I have 9.5 in the zone. This feels pretty strong. I don't have a lot of numbers that lose my market, but 4s, 5-4, 2s. How is making the bar point? Making the bar point's pretty strong, but he's got some hope there. I don't know. I think I have enough material that this is pretty scary, especially if he dances again or something like that. Maybe just a split and nothing is enough for a lot of pressure too. Let's play like that and interact with a 24-point checker, bring some more material into zone. Yeah, so after a fan here, like, can he still take? I don't think so. We'll go ahead and split now. 2-1, not too bad to make the 23 there. I've got him nice and primed. I don't care much about the 9. I could switch and make the 4. And then he would be unprimed. But I wouldn't have this gap to fill later. But I don't think he has the time to sit back on the 23 exactly anyway. So I think I'm just going to do stuff like this. Try to get home and leave my structure in place. 2-6 is interesting. It sure would like to run, but I mean, it's a lot to run into. Maybe that's the best of it anyway, but it kind of seems like it just gives up too many gammons. 6-5, I think I just want to get to safety somehow. So why don't we do it like this? All these indirects, I don't care because there's a blotting board, and this gives me a chance at escaping my other checker. He can't cover. That's a bummer for him, but he can go hit. It might be still worth it. You know, I've got a lot of opportunity. It's going to turn into a lot of gammons, but what other chance are you going to have to win this game? Sometimes you kind of just have to take it when it comes like that. I think I would go for it. It's only a 3-point board to 2-point board right now anyway. And I really am threatening to just be at full freedom next time, and all he has is a 23-point game, which is like a, I don't know, 10% wins kind of situation. It's not good. Okay, but I don't do it. I miss. I want to clean this up somehow. Do I want to put the 2 here? No, I don't want to give him away to hit and cover. It looks so bad to like, I don't want to bury a checker here. And I don't want to leave a direct shot. Ugh. I think I might just have to tidy up. The only bold option I can even think of is something like this. And aces are pretty well duplicated here. I guess this seems okay. What do I care if there's another ace here? Is it like really ever worse and I just tidy a bunch of blots up and get closer to home? I'm going to do it like that. And I do have a 5 prime, so I'm gaining something. But yeah, like this, I guess I have a blot to deal with. If I fan, it's a problem, but it can come back to bite me. Oh, this is interesting. I feel like he has to hit and cover. He's got the time for it. Yeah. 2-5. We're going to get a blot to safety. We could pop out. So I think we came out of this okay. He's going to come blast away again. But yeah, what's nice about this, he still has to roll a 2 to get up to the edge, and then he still has this 5 prime to deal with. So yeah, even when things give him some offensive chances, I'm still doing pretty well, I think. I think I want to be at the edge and try to escape here. And he probably has to attack to try to buy time to escape. That seems like the right idea. 3's huge for him, but he really needs the 2 quicker to step up. Should be very difficult for him to escape the prime still, but he's got some chances now. 6-3 is running out of time fast. Not sure why that instead of 8-5. Oh, 2-6 is perfect. Okay. That buys him a lot of time. Oh, and another one? Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. I could lose some gammons on a closeout here now, too. I'm pretty sure he's too good. Yeah. Sometimes they make it look easy. I guess his distribution isn't great. That kind of helps me out a little bit here. Looks like they should want spares on the 6 and the 5. And I'm closed out. Okay, but 6s leave a shot. I'm ready for it. Not sure if it's better that way. Maybe. I would have thought just 6 to 5, but I know that distribution isn't great either. All right, things are nice and even for him. And I think all I need to do is enter quickly to get off the gammon, but it might be getting late now. Glad to see 2 checkers buried on the ace. That's lucky for me. And 3-1, 2 perfect crossovers. Yeah, aren't I behind on the save the gammon race probably? Feels like it. Now I must be. 5 and 2, and what do I need? 3s are better? Okay. I probably can't do better than that. All right, 4 points for him. 10 away, 6 away. So we finally get into some score dynamics where he'll have to be more careful, I think, and I'll send the cube a little more aggressively. I think I still want to split against the point, even at those score kinds of situations. Good start for him, but yeah, so like with this match lead, I don't think he can really think about this yet with only 8 in the zone. This looks like a little bit worse than a 3s blitz, and I'm on the roof, and those tend to be takes still. Yeah. So we'll see if I can make something of this. The recubes are going to be very scary for him if I can turn this around at all. So I've got to be very, how scary are there is what I got to be asking myself and start to figure out, like, if I just need to be threatening an advantage or, I mean, he's got 3 back to 2 back right now, so maybe I should already be pausing to think about what my market loss might look like, but I think his board's enough better that I'm still losing. Yeah, now for sure. Fives. Okay, that's a little fast for the kind of position I have here. I think, ooh, I get hit back. I think I'm supposed to switch there because I have to like give up the midpoint otherwise, but yeah, usually not what we're looking to do. Do I want to strip my mid and get hit in the outfield, or just maybe, I think I'm just going to take a stab at something more pure than that. Unstack my mid and try to do something there. I guess I don't really want to cover it because I'd rather be using those to cover the 5. I don't know. Feels right. He's ready to split. I'm in trouble. An ace to improve to the 23 would be pretty good for me. 2 of them would be even better. I'll take it. I don't. Hitting in the outfield doesn't seem any like real path to victory quite yet. So I think just improving that anchor first is the thing to do. Yeah, he can have the anchor in front and take away all my offense now. Maybe that's worth doing. But he's probably also thinking maybe I want the contact to threaten to send more behind a 5 prime. Either could make sense. I think I will leave a shot in front next time and just go for my board next. For now. I'm getting worried if I play 5-2. I mean, for distribution, it looks a little better to have a spare on the 6, I think. I should have a lot of numbers that play better, but I'm getting nervous about how I'm going to play a 6. I don't want to be forced off my anchor quite yet. Okay, now I do? Interesting. Was there nothing else to do with the 5-3? 5-4, we'll just play a checker in. 1-6, like I would be thinking he just wants to play simple here, something like 10-4, 8-7. I'm not sure. Usually we don't want to take the checker off when it's primed like this, and like it actually needs to do work to get up to the 23 to escape. Well, this is interesting. I really would like to use the ace to step up. I have to leave a direct shot anyway, so I'm going to. Now, do I want to make 2 blots? Or do I want to just give up the 6 and cover the ace? There's a checker dead if I cover the ace. This is more shots for sure. In addition to the ace, it's 2-1, 6-2, 2-2, 4-4, 5-3. It's a lot more shots. But the follow-up might be tough too, even when I miss. Let's see. There is a little better duplication if I just play down to the 7 and don't come up. But I feel like I need to be at the edge. Giving up the 6 usually we don't want to do here, but it is a lot more shots to not do it. What was it? It's like 4, 6, 7, 8 more. For a dead checker. I don't know. I guess I'll play like this. Just not give up my 6. Maybe when I miss this plays a little better. I mean, I haven't killed the checker yet. That's a good thing. I was thinking about that roll. I think I want to give up the 8s to have the board like this. But I could just give up the outfield and play down 2. Yeah, I'm happy to play a little bit of offense here, though. Aces are well duplicated. 6-2. Ooh, this is very tricky. I, of course, would love to be jumping out with this. Then I have to leave 3s and 1s or 6s and 5s or something like this. It's a lot of shots. So my other play is just hit loose on the 5 and see where that takes me. But I have so many 6s and no time to get them. When I do that, I feel like I have to come out here. So what else is this? This is 6-2. 5-3 already hits. And 6-4. In addition to the 20. 4-4. So 25. 2-2 gets there is 26. 5-5 is 27. So 3/4 of the time. But I keep my structure intact. One of them should be missed. On the few where I get missed, how am I doing? Probably a lot better. Is there some other way to do this? Like, I don't think this can possibly be fewer shots. This is 20 for sure, plus like 3-2. Like, yeah, it's just, it has to be more, I think. It would be easier to count the one numbers that don't hit. So this is the other option. I might as well hit if I come down here. And then I'm looking for 6s and going to crash a lot. And I guess it's only 1 blot is an upside. But it's kind of like a free roll that way because I already have 3 back. Okay, I don't know. I'm just going to do this. 6-2 gets there. Maybe I have some returns. Yeah, like that. Okay, I'm hitting 1 for sure. And then do I need... This is so hard. Do I need to hit the other one to buy time, or do I need to step up with the ace? Ugh. I don't know. I'm going to run out of time in this game for sure. If I get lucky enough to do well. Okay. We're just looking for a way out. Oh, I get my ace up. Probably ought to keep the 5, but I don't know. 5-4 just got worse, so maybe I should set it up to clear. Who knows? Those are always tricky. I don't think I'm in any position to... Oh, I was going to say to think about cubing. What do I do here? I think I just want them all out, and then I should have a fairly easy cube, right? But I could go hit. Yeah, I just have to come out. Okay. Even when he enters with a 5, I'm doing very well. So at the score, this is enough of a racing lead that I think I want to resend this. And I don't know what he wants to do exactly. I mean, it's never coming back. I think so, even though the contact's good and stuff. Yeah. I guess, I don't know, I'm pretty awkward and I don't have landing spots and stuff, so. I don't think I want to make this, though. I think I want to just leave fly shots on the way home. I'm in 6's range right now. 6-5 would get me home, sets would get me home. So 4 and 3. Do I want to do both of them? 6-2, 6. Yeah, so all 8s is like 6 shots, and all 9s is another 5 is 11. Okay. So I could just do the 3 or the 4. I could trade 1 shot to be closer and only leave the 6s. The 4s already hit. The 3s get there. So that's only 2 on top of his 8 instead of 11. So I trade 3 shots, but I'm further from home. That's not super clear. Some of those are making board points anyway. I don't know. I think I'll just try to get home. Dodging 8s and 9s. No such luck. Okay. I can still be gammoned. He can still be gammoned. This is a wild way for this to go. All right. 5s are really well duplicated if I just play home. I sure would like to hit another blot here, though, or pick this up and try to win that 8 points. Well, I'm actually, like, nervous about this. Let's see. 4-3 can just come to here and leave the 5-6 and give up on this extra checker. What I could do is something like this. This is only 5-2 and 5-5. This is a few more shots. But I have a lot more ways to hit next time if he fans. Happier on a fan. And if he enters, he's always cleaning it up. So if he rolls a 5, I'm not going to have anything. So how does that factor in? I think I probably just need to like win more like this. I don't know. Feels unfortunate. All right. Here we are trying to bear off. Gammon's getting pretty weak. I guess like some sort of ace to pick this up would help that a lot. Do I want to stay there for that? I don't think so. I think I'm just clearing, playing safe. Oh, I don't get to play safe. Okay. So if I take this off, 5-1, 4-1, 4-2 in addition. And I only get the 3rd checker, which doesn't save me anyway. Yikes. Okay, I guess I can win some gammons now the hard way. This feels like having had 2 up in a way. Wow, what a crazy game that was. Am I going to do it? 2, 4, 6, 7? I think so. Long crossovers too? Yeah, especially if he only gets 1 here. Awesome. I'm going to go to 2 away. That's pretty cool and lucky. I like having good luck. It's really fun if you haven't tried it. Whew. Oh no. Is he going to save it? I really needed 8 points because I don't have the clock time. Okay, he saves the 4 points. I guess that's fair somehow. 6 away, 6 away. What a sweat. This is a fun match. We got the ace and it's all the 7s. Maybe I should just clean it up. It's kind of a nice place for a spare. Some of the 7s are making points. Just the 6-1, I guess. That's pretty strong. 6-4 is already strong, so I'm giving up the 3-4 and the 5-2 mainly. And I have more ways to make the bar points. So there is a little bit of distribution advantage to it. I'm ahead slightly in the race. Huh. I don't know. This feels like over-conservative. 6-5. Okay, I have nothing to do with this now. 6 is coming down, and so I guess the 5 is going to hit. Why not? We got a bunch of material in the zone. Okay. This is something. 6 away, 6 away, 10 in the zone, better board. Race, I am primed a little bit, but I feel like I must have market loss here. I think there's some gammons. It's not a fun one to have to take. I'm sure. I'm sure of that much. Oh, okay. Good response. I think I want to follow up on the blitz now that I've made the ace, even though I have 3 back behind priming structure. I'm not sure, though. That could be asking for a little too much. Okay, I don't think he... See, like, I'm tempted to come down to the 7 because I don't feel like he wants to come off his anchor, and how is that going to help me, though? Because I want to make an advanced anchor, but I'm just going to split up next time with one of these anyway. I don't need to have 4 back to make that anchor. 3 back's enough, and I think I really need this mobility. And, yeah, he should have an advantage already with 3 back, too. Might be reasonable to think about sending the cube, but there's a lot of gammon threat with it, and he'll be reducing the gammon value by turning it to 4, so I don't know here. That is going to be a good one for him. However he plays it, he should be in a pretty big advantage here. What do I really need to do? Making some other anchor than the 24 would be huge, so sure, that's already an improvement. 31 pips down is probably too much. This is an interesting one. I wonder, like already thinking about would I pass this? I don't feel like I have the room to not run off the 23 already. So let's do it. Okay. This should be pretty bad. He has an advanced anchor against 3 back, really good structure, all that. Yeah, I think I can just drop this. 6 away, 4 away. He gets to run past. I'm not too much more aggressive at this score, but we'll send a little bit earlier, potentially. He gets a fan. I think I still want another improvement. 6-4 can make its way around the bend, or it could come to the outfield and extend the structure. So if I stay here, then it's a bunch of 3s, like 9 3s. And if I come there around, then it's going to be 5-6, 5-4, 3-6, which is like 6 shots. So it's only 3 fewer to have a piece of structure. I don't know. I'm still going to just like the follow up here better. 9 doesn't feel that strong either. All right, we get to hit back. Very nice. He is going to anchor? Yeah, that's pretty huge in this for him. Okay, last match I had one of these. I think it's going to be worth giving up the midpoint to do this on this one. Then what else with it? The blocking structure against this 3 is just so strong. I feel like I really want to make a bid to make it the rest of the way home, and then why not just clean up a blot? I think I'm just going to play like this. And not having the outfield is kind of tough here, but might be able to just fix that next roll and I missed. And I think I still don't have much. This is an interesting play, sure. I think that seems reasonable. Like this and like this. Yeah, easy plays. Now I'm way ahead in the race, and I have good chances of filling in the 5 and the 4, but without them, he's got really good contact. So I don't know if I have much. If I make one of them, it's probably too much, though. So I think at this score, I should double on the market loss. And I should have time to do it, too. Yeah, so like when I do this, like I think he has to pass next time now. I don't know for sure, though. Shouldn't be a ton of gammons here, but it's possible. Sometimes when you get stuck back on the 22, there's a little bit, and it is like 40 pips in the race. 6-4, looks like it just wants to clear and make nice distribution to make the 4 points. Yeah, it should be good wins for him with the open 4s still, I guess. I didn't really think of it that way, but yeah. But I don't know. My distribution should stay pretty nice to fix that anyway. Okay. I made it work. Whatever was right there. 5-3, I think we're far enough ahead where we can just clear from the rear. And if you want to roll 6s and try to play a race, then great. But maximum safety for me. 3-1 can clear a point. Can only bring 1 in either way. So yeah, we'll just do this. Three, 2 more in. Sure, we'll give up the 6-4. Generally have to do that at some point anyway. But I am ready to clear now. I will make a point. That created double 6s. Maybe I should have done that differently. Yeah, okay. Punished. Not punished. One, 3. Yeah. Okay. Here he can enter high and give up contact, and maybe I can win a freak gammon or something like that. So I think, oh, this is interesting. I probably leave a lot more shots when I take the checker off the 4. 6-2 and 5-2 and 6s, 5s, 4s, and 3s the other way. That that's like 8 shots already. So if I take this off, then it's 6-5, 6-4, 5-4 are the problems. 6-3, 5-3. Yeah, there's a lot more shots. I only get one more checker for it. Yeah, okay. I better play safe. Of course, he might not stay for it, but I think 6-4 he's got enough room. I think he should stay one time for the shot here. Not a big risk of losing a gammon, and he can still win the game if I roll poorly next time. 4s was a shot lever, and gives up the opportunity. And I really don't think he was at like a big risk of losing a gammon even when I roll that, but I don't know. I think I would have stayed. Okay, 4 away, 4 away. That's a fun initial cube score. When it gets into gammon-ish positions, we both have to send pretty aggressively and be a little more careful. Running with 1, though, it tends to... oh, no, double. Every now and then I just lose my mind and click the wrong button. I'm glad there's a warning there. But it doesn't tend to be a particularly gammon-ish position when he escapes a checker like this. Like, it's harder to get to something. But I'm creeping up on something now. Okay, okay. Goes for the distribution. I would love to make the bar point, I think. Not like that, though. I don't seem to be able to do anything better than make the 9. And do I want to split into this mess or just keep playing offense? Yeah, I guess I don't really want to get unstacked on. So let's just bring a checker down for now, even though it strips the midpoint. I think with against only 1 back, too, it just feels so nice to continue threatening to attack instead, you know? 5s, okay. I think... so 9-4 for sure, and then, yeah, here we're going to have to trade the 8 for 3. But we could play to the ace and not let him run with a 6. And then we're ready to pounce with a 6 next time, even though it's a worse board and we unstack. I don't know. I'm just going to go for the regular board. 6-5 cannot run all the way. I have the racing lead. It's pretty tight. I still have 2 back to 1 back, but I have a way better board. And I'm going to have a double shot. I think this is the kind where it's gammon-ish enough where I should send the cube a little earlier. I think I'm going to. I think it's going to be like a really easy take. Oh, if he stays back there for sure, then I think he has to pop out and just not create another blot to deal with. Like maybe because of the gammons, this could be passable at this score or something. But I feel like he had a lot to work with if he just ran. Okay, 3 away, 4 away. Now it's going to be very hard for me to send a cube and very easy for him. Ooh, I blocked the 6s just in time, but he still gets the blitz. Okay, this could be interesting if I don't enter very quickly. Oh, this is the last thing I want to think about if he sends the cube here. Okay. These are so hard when like the gammons, I don't know. I don't know if I'd send this at a normal score, you know, with so many gaps and everything, and ugh. Okay, 3 enters. The 2's just going to clean up. And there is no immediate major threat here. So I have survived for now. I don't know what he should do with this. Having the anchor seems pretty nice. You can't bury a checker here, though, can you? It's like much too early, it feels like. Like, I'd be tempted to just run to the 15, something like this, or, I don't know, put blots in front of me, whatever, especially when gammons are so nice. Oh, this is a way to do it, too. But if you're going to hit, why not play down? Yeah, I think I like this play a lot. 5, and then I am leaving shots everywhere anyway, so let's take a tempo. See what he can do with that. This is getting very gammonish, and again, like, I hate being in this situation. I think he could put a lot of pressure on me with the cube. But like when he takes a roll here, if he does something good or I fan or whatever, like I'm just toast. Ooh. I must want to make the point instead of have a second back, right? Like this is not doing that much. I don't know. I think so. Okay, I'm in really good shape here. Yeah, and he's in big trouble. So I think in these I try to get to positions where I'm going to win before I send the cube. This is interesting though. There's a lot of gammon threat here. 1, 2, 3, and many back, and like not a whole lot of turnaround and wins for him. He's got like, maybe I can claim this. This seems really good. Like this seems like a dead drop for money. Like I feel like it's too good for normal scores. I should probably take a roll and claim later here. And a lot of times at these scores, it's nicer to just claim the game if we can. Should I play it out instead? I mean, it feels early enough too where I would rather... I feel like there must be a decent amount of wins here and just a pile of gammons. Yeah, okay. 2-way, 4-way. He wants to drop that. Could be too good, but I don't know. It's hard at those scores for that to be the case. It's a tricky one. 2-1. I'd have to leave a bunch of shots. What do I want to do here? Maybe I just want to split. Do I really want to fight for the high point here against a better board? I don't think so. So what if I just do this? And bring another blot down? Seems like a lot too. Maybe I just want to simplify. I don't really want to step under the gun either. I don't know. Talk myself into any play. I'll just make something. 5-4, very nice. I get to cover. Hopefully he doesn't point past it. Gets a chance though. And I am still doing well enough to fight off the cube, I guess. Okay, now I have an anchor. Beautiful. This is like, at 2-away, the most important thing. It's very hard for him to get into any sort of like really threatening aggressive cube as long as I establish an anchor, because then I'm not going to lose too many gammons. So this will keep me reasonably playing this game for a long time. And it feels like I'm ahead in the race, so I don't want to hit. And I want a simple game. He's got the slightly better board, but he's got a blot right now, so that feels like nice. My distribution's so bad. I don't know. What am I doing? I want to take him off the edge of the prime as well, but he could roll a 5 and step up here. That'd be covering otherwise. I think I should hit still. I think this might win enough more. Ooh, this version might not. So, yeah, I guess when he makes the board, like, there can be gammons with the third checker back with this anchor. So maybe it was too much to risk having another blot back. I don't know. Ooh, 4s must be good. Yep, we're all in now. Now we're going to try to win a gammon for the match. So I think we want to build her down. We could also make a point here. Do something like reasonably conservative and dodge sets and things like that. But this is the blitz play. Nothing gets hit with 5s. 2s is okay. Aces is pretty bad. I can't think about this too long. Okay, I mean, this is just constructive too. Brings a checker into the zone. It's structure for later, but it doesn't help me with the blitz. And the other play should be to come out and make something out here. That's going to win the most, I think. All right, let's do that. Okay, this is still pretty tough on aces, but maybe I've got a little more counterplay. So what do I do here if he doubles? Oh, God. I mean, I might be a favorite in this game. No, he's still got to step up. And when it works, he's going to win a gammon. So the gammon's got to be like 30% or something here. This is not an easy cube to deal with. I think he has plenty of time to roll aces and 4s, too. I think I'm just going to drop. 2-way, 3-way. That's a tricky one, though. I don't know. I mean, it's a problem if I passed and I'm a favorite there. Didn't feel like it, though. I think that was a deceptive sort of prime. And when we looked at, yeah, he was probably going to be too good after aces with some of the other plays. He's going to do the old 2-up play. So what do I want to do in response? I'm just going to hit, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I should have hit the other one. All right. Beautiful. Yeah, I got to start just making plays. He's got the rack. I'm getting in trouble. I've got the rack. He fans. Beautiful. 6s solves everything. Okay. We just need a fan, and now we're playing on too good again. 3. I think we got to go for it. Right? Yeah. 5 prime even when he hits. Beautiful. This is the easiest way when I get into time trouble. It's to just start playing all out for a gammon. Makes a lot of sense, I think. Okay, we're closed out. We just need... What's a disaster? I don't think anything cracks me, does it? Threes, probably? Twos now? I don't know. Twos goes there, there. Okay. I think things are looking good to win a gammon for the match here. Sixes leaves a shot. I don't think there's any way around that. 4-3. There's also this other version. I'm just going to do this. We don't love in the bear off creating this like 6-5 structure. I know that. But we end up with the perfect distribution. Okay. Yeah, so if I don't leave a shot, I should just like win an easy gammon here. Does that mean I should find some safer way to play? Yeah, I guess so. I really think like if he just enters, there's like no risk there. And of course, backgammons don't do me anything. I don't want to get too crazy with the safety, but you know, there are a couple shots the other way. Well, that looks really robust again, so let's just do that. He says, thank you. Okay, he already feels it. I'm going to pay attention to the end with 19 seconds. I don't want to risk typing and losing on time. Oh, no. Okay, we get here. And he fans. He's ready for it. And no, I save it. Okay. This would be an interesting one to save the gammon if I like rolled the set, he rolled the ace. All this. Oh my gosh, this is so much fun. Okay, I'm just going to roll the set and win a backgammon. Cool, we played okay in that one too. All right. Well, that was a sweat. A lot of fun in that one. Yeah, I feel like I felt like I was playing pretty decent in it too, and I'm glad to see like the PR more in my better range. I can play better than that though too. I think we'll see how it comes on plus, but there we go. On to 7-2 then, and still at least 3 more matches to go. So we're doing well. I'll have to start checking in on how many people are being eliminated. I bet a lot are dropping off now that we get into round 10 of this tournament. So I'll be back with more soon. Bye for now, everybody.